Welcome to our channel. Give yourself a raise where we help you make smart money decisions. Today we're discussing 10 best money advice from Dave Ramsey in 2024. For those who might not know, Dave Ramsey is a renowned personal finance expert, famous for his practical advice on budgeting, investing, and getting out of debt. His insights have helped millions to make smart, informed decisions about their finances. Financial planning is not just about spreadsheets and numbers. It's about taking control of your life, preparing for the future, and achieving your dreams. So, without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 financial advice from the money guru himself, Dave Ramsey. First on the list is create a budget. Now, what exactly is a budget? Imagine you're the captain of a ship. A budget is your map, your compass. It's the tool that helps you navigate the vast ocean of your finances. When you create a budget, you're taking the wheel of your financial ship. You're deciding where every dollar, every penny goes. This gives you control, and more importantly, it gives you intentionality. You're no longer spending mindlessly, you're making calculated decisions about where your money goes. A budget also helps you identify areas where you might be overspending. Like a lighthouse guiding ships away from dangerous rocks, your budget highlights the areas of your finances where you might need to pull back. But there's more to it than just control and intentionality. A budget creates margin. It frees up space in your finances for savings, for investments, for those little luxuries that make life enjoyable. In the words of Dave Ramsey, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. So take charge, create your budget, and let your money work for you, not the other way around. Next up, adjust your budget for inflation. Inflation, that pesky little term you've heard, is a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. When you hear about inflation, it's the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. Now, why should you care? Well, inflation impacts your purchasing power. It determines how much bang you can get for your buck. If inflation is 2%, a pack of gum that costs $1 this year will cost $1.02 next year. Over time, if your income doesn't keep up with inflation, you could find yourself struggling to maintain your standard of living. By adjusting your budget for inflation, you ensure that your financial health doesn't take a hit. You are not just keeping up with the Joneses, you're keeping up with the economy itself. Remember, your budget needs to evolve with the economic conditions, and inflation is a key factor to consider. Third advice from Dave Ramsey is pay off all debt. Debt, my friends, is a subtle thief. It creeps into our lives, promising us the world, but instead it robs us of our financial freedom and growth. It's like a dark cloud looming over your sunny financial future. Now, let's talk about the antidote, Ramsey's debt snowball method. Picture a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering speed and size as it goes. This is how you tackle your debt. You start by focusing on your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rates. Pay that off while making minimum payments on your other debts. The sense of achievement you get from paying off the smallest debt fuels your motivation to tackle the next one, and so on. This method works because it's not just about numbers. It's about behavior change. It's about gaining momentum and feeling the thrill of progress as each debt is eliminated one by one. As Dave Ramsey says, debt is not a tool, it's a chain. Break free and experience the joy of debt-free living. The fourth advice is to avoid buy now, pay later scams. Now, these schemes may seem like a quick fix, offering instant gratification with minimal immediate financial impact. But the truth is, they can lead to a slippery slope of debt accumulation. The allure of acquiring something today and paying for it in the future may seem appealing, but interest rates and fees can quickly pile up. What initially appears as a small, manageable payment can balloon into a financial nightmare. So before you opt for a buy now, pay later scheme, think about the long-term implications. Consider whether it's a need or a want. If it's a want, perhaps waiting and saving up for it would be a wiser choice. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The fifth advice from Dave Ramsey is set up an emergency fund. Now, what's an emergency fund, you might ask? Think of it as a financial safety net, a buffer against life's unexpected turns. It could be a sudden job loss, an unexpected health issue, or a major home repair. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. Having an emergency fund ensures that you're prepared for a rainy day, providing a sense of security and stability. It's not just about having money in the bank. It's about having control over your finances and not being at the mercy of sudden expenses. And how much should you keep in this fund? Financial experts, including Dave Ramsey, recommend having 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses tucked away. This might seem like a daunting task, but remember, it's not about reaching this goal overnight. Start small, save consistently, and before you know it, you'll have built a solid emergency fund. An emergency fund is not just a safety net, it's peace of mind. So there you have it, the top 5 money advice from Dave Ramsey in 2024. These pearls of wisdom are not just words to remember, but actions to implement for a secure financial future. Let's quickly revisit what we've learned. The foundation of it all, creating a budget, is not merely an exercise in frugality, but a powerful tool for taking control of your finances and being purposeful with your spending. Next, adjusting your budget for inflation isn't just about keeping up with the times, but standing up to rising costs and ensuring your hard-earned money retains its buying power. The third piece of advice, paying off all debt, is like shedding a heavy weight. It's about gaining momentum with the debt snowball method and moving towards a life of financial freedom. Avoiding the lure of buy now, pay later scams is about understanding the true cost of convenience and resisting the temptation of instant gratification. And finally, setting up an emergency fund isn't just about having a safety net, it's about building a financial buffer that allows you to weather life's unexpected storms with confidence. Each of these pieces of advice is a stepping stone on the path to financial success. But remember, knowing isn't enough, it's the implementation that counts. So, what's your next step? Which of these tips resonated with you the most? We're eager to hear your thoughts. We hope you found these tips useful. Please leave a comment below letting us know what money topics you'd like us to cover next. Remember, the key to financial freedom is in your hands. It's about making informed decisions, taking action, and staying committed to your financial goals. Until next time, stay money smart.